Shopify Dropshipping, a business model where people as young as 15 years old are making doctor salaries in just a month without any degrees at all. 10 years ago, you would have to study for over 5 years before you could finally land yourself a $100,000 per year job. But now, people with no experience can literally do that in just 1 month. So today, I will give you a step-by-step course on how to start dropshipping as a complete beginner in 2024. And to prove that it works, I'm also going to show you some of my own results on screen now, as well as my students who are beginners just like you, so that you know that we can all really do this. And I'm not going to hide anything between a paywall. Today, I'm going to give you the entire blueprint that the other gurus don't want to give to you for completely free, but you have to listen. So the first thing you need when dropshipping is a product. This business model is all about trends, and if you catch them early, just like with crypto trading, you will make a lot of money. However, the difference here is that with dropshipping, there are tools and systems that you can use that allows you to catch the trend before anyone else. And if you feel like you don't know how to do that, I'm even going to show you a strategy that turns old products new again. So in this video, we're going to go over the entire structure from starting dropshipping by finding a product, to building out the store, to making your advertisements, and ultimately a ton of money. I'm also going to show you how to choose your own audience, how to choose your marketing angle. Absolutely everything will be gone over today in this video. So I promise you, you won't need to watch more of the other gurus videos telling you how to start dropshipping. Today, you're gonna know it all. So let's start at the beginning. Product research. There are two types of products that people sell when dropshipping. Number one, something that solves a problem or can help someone with their insecurities. Or two, a wow factor product that you can't really find anywhere else. When dropshipping, I tend to look for more random products that people will end up buying based on their impulses. You'll often hear gurus say, solve a problem, sell a makeup product. But in my experience, that's simply not true because of one thing: competition. When breaking into the world of dropshipping as a starter, you're best off selling random impulse purchase types of products that has the wow factor. This works so much better than selling competitive problem solvers. The next thing I need is something that can give me at least a $20 profit margin, or at least something I can sell for 2 to 3x the buying price. It sounds simple, right? And yes, it honestly is. People overcomplicate this business model so much. And that's why I just want to make a complete no bullshit, super simple guide so you can get started already today. So now that we got the basics of product research covered, let me show you my own product research routine, as well as a couple of other strategies that you can use. So for product research, I have 2 strategies, but if you're a beginner right now, the first one is 100% the best, and that is by using Minia. So here's the Minia website. It's the leading product research tool in the dropshipping space right now. And basically what it does is it shows you the trends so that you don't have to hunt them yourself. I promise you, the hardest part when dropshipping is trying to catch all the trends. And as a beginner, you're not really going to know what is going to be a trend. So your best bet is going to be going with Minia. And it has a section here even that is the top 10 products of the day. Now, some of these can be a little bit competitive though, so I actually have another method for you as well. But we can see the likes on these ads, the comments it has, when it was released as well. Look at this product, for example. It looks super unique. But my own product research routine with Minia though is a little bit different. I like to come up here where it says ads. Then I like to click on the best of the month filter. And to make sure that I actually get dropshipping products, because as you can see now, there's a lot of random stuff, I like to come up here and hit the is dropshipping filter. And then to get some social proof, I'm just going to put the likes up to like 1,000 just to make sure that we don't find bots running ads. The next thing I'm going to do now is for 10 minutes to just start scrolling. And when you scroll on any product research tool, you're going to see some random products, but every once in a while, you're going to find those wow factors. Like for example, the blanket here, you can see the person doing some really cool content with it. And when I'm looking for a product, I'm looking for something that I can do cool content with, okay? I don't want to sell something boring. These problem-solving products might not be the way to go. In 2024, content is everything, okay? So if you want to use TikTok, for example, to advertise, we got to have a product that has good content. So I scrolled for just 2 minutes and I already found a viral product. Check out this bear right here. It has 59,000 likes. It was launched just a month ago and 3.6k comments, as well as a bunch of shares. Here you can see the video ad itself. In my opinion, these products look super unique, and look how they take a cute approach. Once again, you can sell this product to people that has a dog. You could sell this to people that has a kid. You could sell this to somebody who want to buy it for their girlfriend or someone who is a parent. But as you can see, the product is awesome. awesome. So what we'll do now is we'll pull up the store, and I'm just going to be honest with you, many gurus are going to tell you no. You can honestly just take the store from them. You can just copy paste most of it. Now I recommend you to stand out a little bit, to just make kind of like your own tweaks to it. But overall, as you can see, it seems like they're running a one product store. And it looks super nice, if I'm going to be honest with you. They're taking the approach of selling this to people that has a dog. This allows them to stand out a little bit and be different, because their target audience is dog parents. But we can see that the store looks super nice. Now the next thing we want to do though is to see if it's actually competitive. So to see if anyone is selling this, I'm going to go to TikTok and search a plushie. And as you can see, we're finding tons of people talking about this product. It seems like people are going crazy for this, and look at all the content you can take. So when you run this product, you can just compile together a couple of TikToks to your own. And here we can even see somebody has made a theme page for this, and I can assure you these guys are making a lot of money. If you have no budget when you start dropshipping, the best thing you can do is order the product to your house, make a theme page like this, have a link in the bio, as you can see they have here, for the product, and people can watch your TikToks, go crazy over it, head over to your store and purchase the product. This is called TikTok organic dropshipping. But like I said, if you want to have a proper way of finding winning products, I mean, look at the one we just found. It's crazy good. I would recommend you to go with Minia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description to Minia. I think for anyone starting out, it's a must-have tool. The product that I'm currently running was even found on Minia, and it started making me over $1,000 a day, literally within the first 1 week. So go to the link in the description and get Minia, because it's going to help you so much with your product research. The next product research strategy I'm going to show you is good if you go with TikTok. So you basically want to come over to TikTok here. You want to search for TikTok made me buy it, and you're just going to be scrolling, okay? As you can see, there's tons of people here doing different types of drop shipping stores, doing theme pages and trying to sell their product. Then what you're going to do is say that you want to find this makeup cleaner right here for your brushes. We're going to head over to AliExpress and we're going to search makeup brush cleaner, and as you can see here, we're getting tons of different versions of it. Another product research strategy would be just scrolling AliExpress. You can go down here to where it says more to love, and as you can see, I'm finding tons of cool products for dropshipping here as well. So if you want to go with this strategy, you're simply just going to be scrolling AliExpress, but the easiest is probably going to be to go with Minia. So now we got product research out of the way. The next thing I want to do is to start designing my Shopify store, which you could get started with for as little as just $1. So it's not going to cost you much to start dropshipping at all. And like I said, I got you guys. Shopify has given me this link which gives it to you for just $1. I think it's usually like 30. I don't know how long it's going to be available for, but I'm just going to link that in the description as well, so you have all the tools you're going to need there. So you simply just put in your email here and you will be able to get started for as little as $1. So now that you're registered on Shopify, you're going to be inside of the dashboard, and it's going to look something like this. This is a random store I have. And the first thing that I always do on my new stores is I come over to settings. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to shipping and delivery, and I'm simply just going to set up my shipping zone. I've seen countless of dropshipping stores running without this one thing in place, and it ends up making them miss out on thousands of dollars. Many times I've had my own students where we think we found a winning product. We have 50 people wanting to check out, literally wanting to buy the product, but they simply can't because either the shipping option of their country just isn't available, or the shipping is just way too expensive. So to make sure you don't get that problem, I want you to click here on create zone. I've already done it. You're just going to select international. Then you want to come down here to where it says rate, and you can go ahead and call standard, for example, free shipping, and then you just put the price to 0. You never want to charge shipping for your items. So shipping is fixed. The next thing we're going to need before designing our store is a way to source the orders, and the best supplier to use right now is going to be SendDrop. So you're just going to come to the Shopify app store, you're going to search for SendDrop, and you're going to install it, and you could even find some good products here as well. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come down to my products, and then what you can do with SendDrop is you can find a product on AliExpress that you want to sell, and you can just go to SendDrop, add it here, and you will have it in your store instantly. So already from the start, you want to have a supplier, because if you ship out with AliExpress or any other supplier like that, first of all, you could end up getting scammed. They might just not ship out your product, or you could get super long shipping times. And I've seen people starting dropshipping who's found their first winning product, making thousands of dollars a day, end up literally going bankrupt because the shipping times are so long or their supplier is not trustworthy, making the store go in negative because customers want refunds. They open chargebacks in the bank. You just don't want to be in this situation. So already from the beginning, you want to be using SendDrop. And if you don't know how to create a Shopify store, or you simply just want to outsource it, they even have an option here where you can just sign up for the free trial right here. And they're going to send you your own Shopify store in your email in literally just a couple of seconds. So if you want to start dropshipping super fast, I'm just gonna go ahead and link SendDrop in the description as well. All the tools you're gonna need is gonna be down there, but you can literally sign up for a free trial and you will have a completely done for you Shopify store delivered in your mail in just seconds. There's simply just no better way to get started. So like I said, link in the description to that. Now, when it comes to designing the Shopify store, people always ask me, Henrik, should I go for a one product store, a general store? Should I go for a niche store? And like I said, this video is gonna be no bull. The answer is it doesn't really matter. But what I will say though is that it's probably going to be the easiest for you and most fast-paced way to get started to go with a one product store. The reason I like one product stores is because you can simply just swap out your product if it didn't work or you want to test out another idea. When dropshipping, you never really want to rely on your first product or your first idea, as the whole business model has everything to do with just testing a few things out until you find what works for you. It all needs some testing, whether it's your product, the country you're selling to, your marketing angle, but more on that later. I'll explain in a couple of minutes how to advertise your store and make a ton of money. So when it comes to customizing your Shopify store, as I said, though, it could be smart to outsource it so you just get it fast. You want to come to online store, and here there is a button where you can actually customize. But before that, let's talk about themes. Which one should you use? The truth is, they're all really good. Now, for my favorite themes, I would say that Dawn is a very, very beginner friendly one. It looks quite nice as well. You also have a theme called Refresh and Sense, which are also my favorite free themes. And no, you don't need a paid one. But for this store specifically, I'm using Dawn. All right, my camera died. But anyways, the next thing you want to do now is to start designing your Shopify store. If you checked out my last video, this is actually the store from my very own challenge. I decided to go with a one product store. But the design of a one product store is simple. You just want to get somewhat of a logo, and you can actually go up here and customize everything. Then you can have a picture. Now, the good thing about Shopify is that you don't have to code anything. It's super simple. You're just going to play around with these things. We can, for example, change the wording here if you want to. Here you can scroll down. You can add a section. We can add a collection list, which is perfect if you have a general store. You can go with like healthcare, skincare, makeup. We can also add a section here where we, for example, talk about our brand, or as simple as this, we could also have an image with a text. Now, the thing that's the most important when dropshipping though isn't actually your homepage, is this page right here. So on this page, we're basically going to convert the customer, right? We're going to write the words that convinces them to buy. So learning copywriting is smart. And I even recommend some people starting dropshipping to maybe even just get a book on it so you can learn the basics. Now at the bottom of this, we also have reviews. There's many great reviews apps. You can use Luke's reviews, Ali reviews. It truthfully doesn't really matter. And if you're selling worldwide, you also want to get the app that's called Currency Converter Plus. Now for the layout, we're going for the basic headline, paragraph, picture, headline, paragraph, picture, or in this case, it's going to be a GIF. If you can get GIFs for your store, that's always a bonus. But when designing your store, it's super simple. You can basically just mess around here for a couple of hours and you're going to have the perfect store, unless you just use SendDrop and get a fully done store. It's probably even easier. So now that you got your store and product ready to launch, it's time to get into advertising and actually trying to make some money, but in a way where you don't actually end up losing all your money. And I want you to be careful here, okay? Because honestly, things can go wrong very quickly when you start advertising, but lucky for you, I'm gonna give you the exact strategy so you're not gonna be out there like losing money, gambling. I don't know why people literally treat dropshipping as a casino. I don't know where that came from, whose idea it is. It's just stupid, okay? So I'm gonna give you a bulletproof ad strategy here in a second. But the first thing you're gonna need is video ads. And for this exact reason, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the video. You remember, what was it that I said I was looking for? A product that you can easily get content with, because content creation and making good ads is everything when dropshipping. And yes, you can order your video ads too if you don't wanna make them from agencies like Viral Ecom Ads and Bands of Ads. And sure, that might all be good, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The best thing you can do when you start dropshipping is to learn basic video editing skills and make the ads yourself. You'll be surprised how easy it is. The reason I'm saying this is because nobody else is gonna know your vision as good as yourself. So I'm never gonna sit here on my channel and promote something that I do not believe in. Save your money, bro, okay? Make the video ads yourself. Other ad agencies probably don't care that much about your money, okay? So just stick to it yourself, because only you know your vision. Like I said, content is everything in 2024. Have a good video ad, you make a ton of money. Have a bad one, you lose all of it. Yo, you gotta check this out. While I'm making this video, I have actually doubled my money on crypto. I went in with like 1 Solana, I'm almost at 5 now. Right now, The marketing crypto is crazy, but by the time you watch this video, it's going to be over though. Do not get shiny object syndrome, okay? So let's look at a couple of examples on how good video ads looks, and make sure that you always make a couple of variations, okay? Because you never want to rely on just one. And the absolute best way for you to learn how good videos look is by coming over here to TikTok. As you can see, there are so many stores here promoting different kinds of products of all sorts. And I want to show you how a good video looks, okay? It shows the product in action instantly. So I would actually argue that this video is not really that good. Sure, you could say it creates some curiosity, but it doesn't really show any action. And for that exact reason, this is a much better approach. You show the product and its function instantly. And then you show the actual product, you explain all the features. So many dropshipping stores are just messing around, showing the problem, showing everything but the product. You need to understand your customers has an average attention span of 4 seconds. But what you want to do in 2024 is you want to have content that seems user generated, that seems genuine, even like a little bit low effort production actually works super well. You don't need to be an expert on video ads at all. The second thing you can do is more testimonial types of ads right here. As you can see, this girl is actually showing the product and herself. By getting people in the video, it creates so much trust. So you can compile together different types of videos into your own, and make sure maybe you have a person using it in the video to gain some trust. So step number 1, show the product in action instantly.
This tool makes cleaning blinds so much easier. It's only $11 on Amazon.
Number 2, explain all the features, go a little bit in depth on it.
And they're freezer, dishwasher, and microwave safe, and with spouts at the end, they're perfect for storing and pouring liquids as well.
Number 3, preferably have a person or a testimonial. You can skip that, but I would try to get it.
Across your body using 8,800 spikes. Acupressure points stimulate your endorphins, which act as a natural painkiller.
And number 4, call to action. Buy yours now.
I'm going to put a link to Amazon in the comments of this video if you want to check it out.
Your offer, it could be buy one, get one free. That's a very good offer. Totally depends on your product though. So now that you got your Shopify store set up, you got a winning product that you believe can do well, you have video ads for it, the perfect landing page, it's time for you to finally start running the ads. And this is the exciting part, because this is where money is made. Now, before you start advertising, you have to understand that sometimes what you're going to test might not be the thing that's going to work out the best for you. Sometimes you test a couple of videos and you feel like you need to make some changes. Sometimes maybe you even need to change the product. But let me teach you a bulletproof advertising strategy that always works for me. All right, so as you can see, we're on my TikTok right now. I'm gonna make this super simple, okay? If I don't mention something, you don't need to worry about it. So here you can see we have campaign, we have ad groups, you have a bunch of different things. And if you're new to this, you're probably gonna be confused, but I got a full TikTok ads tutorial for you that you can find on my channel. I made like a year ago, but it's still super relevant. But don't click off, because this is the exact method to test products in 2024. The first thing you wanna do is you wanna click on this big create button. And as you can see here, and here you get 2 options. You always wanna go with advanced. These ad platforms are always gonna try to get your money and recommend you things. Do not listen to them, okay? Just follow my strategy and we're all gonna make money. The next thing you wanna do is you wanna click for website conversions. You always wanna optimize for sales. Any other strategy doesn't really make any sense. And then you wanna scroll down here, put in the name of your product. So let's just say, you choose this depending on your product. Then you want to come down here and click campaign budget optimization. When you test products, this should always be on. This essentially allows TikTok to spend the money where they want to, and at the end of the day, they're probably going to know better than you where to spend it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the whole campaign a budget of $100, which is 1,000 in my old currency. Then what you want to do is you want to just put in your pixel, which you can set up by downloading the TikTok app in the Shopify store. Then you want to go for event, and as always, you only want to go for complete payment. We only want to go for sales. The next thing you want to do is to select the placements, and you only want to go with TikTok. This is a non-negotiable. Then you can click advanced and you can turn off comments if you can't stand the hate. But in my opinion, if you do that, you're a big pussy. Correct. But what you want to do is you want to turn off video download, because you don't want people stealing your ad. The next thing you want to do is you want to select your country. So for many of you, it's going to be the US. I'm just going to select the UK. Then you want to select all ages besides 13 to 17, because they're probably broke. We don't want them to take their parents' credit card, okay?
You wake up when the alarm goes off.
The next thing you can do is to schedule your ads. I recommend to maybe schedule them to like 6 in the morning, the time of the country you sell to, because you don't want to advertise when they're asleep. Now, a super cool trick you can do is called day parting. You can come down here and you can actually select certain hours of the day. So let's say everyone is asleep here. We could, for example, run it here. Then we feel like people are kind of busy in these daytimes, and then we run it here. So we can day part. We only spend money when people are awake. Now, for somebody that's testing, I would only day part like this, and we could also add the last 3 hours here, because truthfully, you don't know your audience, okay? And you need to test it. The next thing you're gonna do is simply just to head over to the next page. It's literally that easy. So here you wanna set up your own custom identity. So you just put in the name of your store and then you put up your own profile picture. The next thing you're gonna do is to go ahead and upload your video. And for the sake of this video, I'm literally just gonna upload a random video myself. But what you want to do though is you want to upload a video ad for your dropshipping product right here. While that uploads, I'm going to put in a call to action, and that's going to be 50% off sale ending midnight. If you want a simple go-to, this is going to be it. Here you always just want to put in your offer. The next thing you want to do is to go to call to action, customize, shop now. Damn, what a handsome man. And then what you're gonna do at the end is to put in your link. So in this case, I'm just gonna take their link because I'm not gonna upload this anyways. It's simply just for a tutorial. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna show you an error, which is completely normal. So just look past that, and then we're simply just gonna submit. And what TikTok is gonna do now is it's gonna create the ad and then back to campaign. So that's actually how we set up the ad, but there's a few more things you need to do. So what you're gonna see now is you're gonna have one ad group. The first thing you wanna do is you wanna come over here to ads, and you wanna go ahead and hold your mouse over it, press copy, and make the numbers of copies you've had. So if you have 3 video ads, you already made one, you want to go with 2, just go ahead and click the copy button. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and update right here. Okay, so you're going to update, upload your new video. Then you're going to click on this one and you're going to go ahead and update, upload your new video, and then you can simply just publish, and you will now have all your different video ads under each ad group. So here you can see we got all our video ads, which is basically just me, as it's a test. The next thing you want to do then is to duplicate this 4 times, because we put a budget of $100, so that's going to be around $20 each. Now if you're in lower budget, you can do $60 and you can do 2 copies, for example. That's completely fine, but I'm going to go ahead and go with 4 different ones. It's going to put us at 5. It's going to be approximately 20 each. And here you can simply just scroll through. Okay, you don't need to make any changes as it's a duplicate, it's just a copy. So I'm going to scroll through, make sure everything is all right, and then I'm just going to continue. Then we're back on this page and we're just going to publish that as well. And with all that done, your ad campaign is going to look like this. 5 ad groups, and under each of them we got all the different videos. So if I select one, you're going to see that we got the 3 different videos under it, and it's going to spend around $100 a day. Now when it comes to testing products, this is what you always want to do, and your goal here is to get like 4 or 5 sales the first day. And what you want to do is you want to pay attention to this metric right here, click-through rate, and you also want to look at obviously the clicks you're getting and the cost per click. When you advertise, unless you're in the US, you never want to have a cost per click for less than $1. Now even in the US, that's still pretty reasonable. For a click-through rate, you want to make sure it's at least 1%. If it's not, you don't have the best video ads and you need to change them. So what you're going to do now is to run the ads, and if it doesn't work, you're simply just going to go ahead and switch out a couple of videos, make some changes, and you should see your ads taking off. That's the best thing with TikTok. I literally see beginners go from 0 to making thousands of dollars a day in sales. I see this inside of my own coaching program for my own students. And if you want to be a part of my mentorship program for dropshipping, you can send me a message on Instagram right here. So it's literally that simple. You find a product you believe in, you build out a store following my formula, and then you run the ads. And what you do after is to scale. So every ad set that's making you a couple of sales, you want to go ahead and increase the budget. If something is working, we're going to put more money into it, and it's just going to work even better. Now that's your step-by-step guide on how to start dropshipping in 2024. I will also be active in the comments to help you guys out if you need anything. I hope you liked the video. If you did, remember to click a like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm posting every single week trying to be the most valuable YouTuber out there. But that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one.